What is going on, people? Thank you for coming back and checking out my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I did not get a chance to make a video yesterday, and yesterday was August 16th, which obviously that day in 1977 was when Elvis Presley passed away. I thought I would talk to you for a little while on how I became a fan and just talk a little bit about Elvis. And when I was about 6 or 7 years old, my mom and dad had just got a new plasma screen TV, which, if you've ever owned a plasma TV, it's like the biggest, heaviest TV imaginable. It's like here's the screen, and then there's this humongous back. Just unreal how big and thick these TVs were, but the picture was amazing. I remember not too long after we got that, I was in my room playing some video games, and I walk out in the living room, and my dad was watching an Elvis movie on our new plasma TV. And the movie he was watching was Blue Hawaii. And it was pretty much the end of the movie. But it was right when the Hawaiian wedding song sequence started, where they float down that canal thing on the raft. And I remember just stopping in my tracks and watching that. And obviously my first reaction was, wow, that's, awesome song. I loved music as long as I could remember, but also I remember thinking just how cool Elvis was. That was the first time I'd ever seen him, and here he is on this raft floating on the water, marrying a woman, kissing her, and the music was great. I thought it was awesome. And until about, I'd say I was 14 or 15, I was only familiar with 60s and 70s Elvis. My dad loved watching Elvis movies. I was really the first concert or the first piece of footage that wasn't a movie that I saw was Aloha from Hawaii. And I remember I'm looking at probably 12-year-old me. He's going, man, here's this guy walking out. He's got the friggin' rings all on his fingers, a ring on every finger. Jumpsuit looks crazy good, crazy cool. This guy can sing like no other person I ever heard before. I just thought Elvis was the coolest guy. And to mention kind of what another channel had said, which is Sean from Sincerely Elvis Presley. My mom and my dad and several other adults, they didn't really know that I liked Elvis. I remember when I was about, say, 9 or 10 years old was the first time I told someone that I liked Elvis. And I remember them telling me, Elvis, yeah, he's the guy that died taking a dump, or he's the guy that wore all those stupid jumpsuits. And it made me ashamed to be an Elvis fan, because I had no idea how he had passed away at that young of an age. I just didn't know. It wasn't until I met my neighbor that I was we had a similar, we had that connection. We both liked Elvis, and then I kind of opened up and started, not being so worried about what other people thought, because during my middle school and high school time, everyone's into Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber, whoever was popular at the time. And I liked old country music and I liked Elvis Presley. Can't tell you how unpopular that was when I was going to school. And the truth is, Elvis was probably the coolest guy to have ever walked the earth. And his legacy throughout, the TV specials he did, his recordings he did, the lives he's touched, the lives he's changed, will never be topped and won't ever be forgotten. As long as, stuff like Elvis Week, stuff like, the candlelight ceremony that goes on. I mean, the amount of people that love Elvis is just amazing to me. It's amazing to watch. And it's amazing that, a lot of us, myself included, sometimes, we complain about, stuff that's coming out, or, maybe stuff that comes out is not as good as we hoped, or maybe stuff's coming out that's botched in whatever way. But at the end of the day, the stuff that's coming out and the stuff that we get to listen to, I'm very grateful for it. Stuff like Epic, these session releases, these soundboard releases, all this stuff was never meant to be heard. And the fact that we are getting to hear it is a miracle. But I would just like to say that Elvis has personally, changed my love of music. I've kind of, hinted at the fact that I am a musician, and I do go and play at venues, and most of the music I play is Elvis. The older people love it. I go to my church and I do Elvis gospel music, and they love it. And I guess what I'm trying to say is Elvis's music and how he sang the music is it's everlasting. He has made a connection to people, and the songs that I listen to of his on a regular basis, just, songs like How Great Thou Art, or songs like You'll Never Walk Alone, Stand By Me, stuff that's just can totally flip around a bad day. He's got that ability to really make you feel. That's the point I'm trying to get at, is Elvis makes you feel things. And Elvis can lift you up. And I think that is what I want to kind of communicate through the video, is Elvis lifts things up. Elvis elevates. You can be doing whatever, having whatever kind of day, bad day, awful day, you feel like crap, whatever it is. Elvis has the ability back then and still to this day to lift you up and make you feel things and bring out emotion in you that to this day I've had no other musical artist do for me. So to finish this video, I'd like to say that Elvis's legacy will live on as long as as long as people, especially like my dad did for me, was show me Elvis. As long as stuff like that keeps happening, generations and generations will keep on loving Elvis and listening to his music. And to see how many Elvis fans there are out there is just incredible. When I see younger people my age, go see Epic or walk out of Epic and they say, man, I had no idea Elvis was that cool, or I had no idea Elvis could sing like that, or I had no idea how popular he was, or I had no idea what kind of presence he had. Stuff like that just it brings a smile to your face. It does mine. It's awesome to see the older fans that are my age, around 25 to 30. It's just awesome to see everybody loving Elvis. So thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. It means the world to me. Sorry I rambled a little bit, but I do these videos just off the cuff, wing it. Sometimes I stumble over my words, but once again, thank you all for watching. Take care.